So tonight on About Mir, Themor consents to ghastly foreplay. Hildy has special eyes. Father found free gold at the bank. Slay. And Themor, do not help Lich Soros. We gotta get paid.
Yeah.
That one's probably one of your better ones lately. It sounds good one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You hit all the topics. It was perfect.
Lich Soros. It's so Soros is canon now. I don't think we can change that.
Yeah, I think it's too late now, man.
It's okay.
Oh boy. I will say it was one that I did not even know the guy's existence until the name generator literally pulled it up.
Meme generator.
The best ones are
accidents on that one.
I was listening back to the recording earlier today, and we get to him getting the name out, and I just hear Zerg and Trans just giggling in the background, and the rest of us are like, I don't know what this is.
We didn't say anything to each other either, and like 30 minutes later, somebody brought it up again, and Zerg goes, "Right, you heard it, right?" And I'm like, "Yes." Laughing again.
Yeah, I knew something was wrong when you guys were asking me how do you spell it. I'm like, did I accidentally reference something again? I'm not aware.
It was perfect.
Thank you, random Lich generator. I don't know if it's intentional, but that's somehow in that.
I mean,
okay.
Hey,
Sorry.
sometimes art imitates life.
Yep.
All right. So who wants to give the relatively brief recap of last time?
What did we do?
I
I mean, Themor found a lich. I don't remember what we did before that, other than go to the curse bank.
Curse Bank was after, actually.
Yeah.
Was it? Okay.
We stopped at Curse
Levia
Bank initially,
that's right.
and Seabreeze looked in and went, "I don't see anything," and wandered off.
Oh,
'Cause
well,
you
that
didn't
was
roll
happening
great.
throughout the night. Yep.
Ren and
Pretty
Anderos went up to the ship, where they found Amos wandering around in the hold, and introduced himself in a way. Brought him back to the rest of the party and christened him with a nickname. It means he's part of the group now. And then Hildy and Seabreeze were exploring further. Hildy saw the ghostly thing walking around and pointed it out to everybody else. Seabreeze initially went over to say hi to Amos, and then went and stabbed the thing, and then it didn't respond and just started talking in his mind, and Seabreeze went, "Oh no." Eventually Themor went up and talked with it, got led downstairs to Lich Soros. We all got caught in a time stop while Themor talked with the Lich and found out that he was the king in Drayt. He wanted to kill all the gods with the power he had stolen from the god of death. Instead, they turned on him and instead went to the void and turning a dragon into a god-corrupting thing. Why it was different, Soros must have been turning in his grave when he was watching it happen. And then he told Themor to get his phylactery, the source the way that he could die, and through that he would give him the power to kill gods and bring back the people of Drayt who are now lost as basically shadows of souls waiting for the afterlife, basically. Then we came back out, and Father Levia had decked himself out with bling he found in Cursebank. We found more bling in Cursebank, and figured most of it is cursed, and we're about to head back to camp to, well, decurse Levia and see what we can do about the other bling.
Yeah, so
Didn't you find a
for the most
hat?
part-
Yep, there was a hat.
There was a hat.
That was
There was a
hat.
wand, a cloak, a hat, 2 rings, a necklace, boots, and a shield.
So far, the wand has been identified. We don't know about the rest of the stuff.
Yep.
But you do not know the effects of the wand, other than, yeah, you identified what item is.
Yeah.
And I believe Levia had 1 ring that was cursed on, was one of the rings. Sir.
I think
That and the amulets.
he had the amulet and 2 rings that were cursed. He couldn't take off. He had 2 rings he couldn't take off, and an amulet he couldn't take off.
Right. Yeah. Right, okay. Yep. And then tying back in a little bit, I mean, you know, a little bit about what Soros says seems to match the images you saw during the descent into the dream of madness, but there are obviously parts missing, and you really take a look at his word. So there's bound to be some fun there, but who knows? But it is growing dark, and with the again, I believe the plan had been trying to get back to camp to get Levia looked at by a bearer and the rest of the crew. I don't know if there's any walk and talk you guys wanted to do on the way back. Unfortunately, missing 2 members, so Pestles and Themor won't be able to say a whole lot. And Freya. So Freya didn't join the expedition anyway, so.
Yeah, Freya was back with Bricklebeard, getting stuff for her herbalist pouch.
And Levia seems perfectly, well, perplexed at the mentioning that he's got cursed items on, but he doesn't seem too perturbed. More just kind of looking at him and fiddling with them as he walks around.
And also turned.
Yep,
and also turned to Ren as you know. You can tell that the shadows are getting longer. Well, I think we might head back to the beach before it gets dark. We can come out tomorrow morning and hit the other ruins if you want.
Sounds like the best. I really should get Levia here looked at, and I would be curious to investigate these. Artifacts of a distant age are kind of a specialty.
Perfect. We've got a few of them. And I hope between you and Shortstack and her dad and Pestles, you can figure out what they are and whether or not we can use them.
Often such things have their uses, hence the foundation of the Orzhov Guild, and, well, why they chase me out now, but they can have some peculiar effects, as he kind of hints, pointing over to, Themor's offhand fishing rod.
Whole deal.
His whole deal. Just generally gesturally vagues over at Themor in general.
Alright. Right, everyone, saddle up. Or what? We're heading back.
Amos is how tall?
What did I put? 2'11"?
God, that's crazy short. How
Basically
do I play
comes
this?
up to your hips.
Yeah.
So
The flag
he's-
is taller than him.
So he's
Right.
he's got an inch on Hildy, haha.
Oh, stop it.
My
Wasn't
brain
that
is in
bad.
delirium mode right now, so.
I said what I said. And what I said is accurate, you bunch of perverts.
I didn't say anything.
Anyways. So they're basically the same height, more or less.
Yeah.
as they're walking, Seabreeze will probably try to sneak up on Amos, but just be too curious to make it stealthy. So, Amos, was it?
Yes, you are trying to be sneaky about it?
No. I'm sorry. Sometimes I do that without thinking. I'm quite quiet. My name is Seabreeze, or that's at least what people call me.
Well, it's good to meet you, Seabreeze.
Likewise. I'm very curious because I heard you are a follower of Lathander.
Yes, because I told you. Don't you remember?
I was trying to be polite. I'm sorry.
I understand.
If you would
So
not
you go to
mind,
church?
Do I go to church? No. Maybe. It depends on what you mean by church.
A group of people who also worship Lathander together? Usually in a building?
Then no. My relationship with him is more personal, I think.
Personal.
Yes.
Interesting.
But I'm curious because I was not raised in the church or really don't know anything about it. I'm very enamored with I'm sorry, I'm very bad at this. I don't know how to approach this, but I wish to be more pious. And I was hoping that you could help. Just even telling me that there are churches is news to me. I don't have any experience, so I'm sorry. I'm coming off as a rambling idiot.
No, you're
I
not.
Apologize.
You're not coming off as a rambling idiot at all. I can only imagine how hard it must be. I mean, you feel like you're the only one alone in your faith. And this journey's done much easier when there's more than one.
Right. So, yes, I was alone for very long, and then he actually rescued me.
Lathander appeared to you in the flesh. See, his eyebrows raise up. Just never heard such a thing before.
Not at first, but very recently, yes, he actually did.
My goodness.
This is quite shocking. Yes, I don't know how to explain it.
A personal revelation. I mean,
also, this is my familiar golden bean.
Bean floats over and just lays on top of your head, Amos.
Yes, he does that.
Yes. I smell the followings of Lathander on him, too. No, not as fine as my familiar, who does pay his tribute to me, but if you do follow Lathander, I do expect a fresh fish in the morning. So, surely you understand the tenets of worshipping me, correct? He just kind of gently baps you on the forehead.
Assuming Bean doesn't see
immediately.
Oh no. I was gonna say Seabreeze kind of shakes her head discreetly, like, no, you don't have to do that.
Well, I could see you're probably more looking towards Seabreeze. I could see you're more direct with Lathander, and your familiar is recomposes himself. Interesting.
Yes.
Well, I'm not surprised with that, but it must have been a wonderful encounter to see Lathander in front of you. You must have something very important.
You surprised me with this question, and the revelation that I've made to you was very personal. I would prefer not to talk about it yet. I hope you understand.
I understand.
Let us walk before we run. So wish to hear how to honor Lathander in a more basic way. I know nothing of his faith. I know nothing of his followers other than you are one.
Well, I have good news for you. It's actually very simple. You worship Lathander, and you do so by caring for others. Even forgiving those that trespass you. Even if you were fully in the right and they were in the wrong. Very straightforward. Everything else just roots back to that. Care for Lathander, care for others.
Interesting. So it's about giving and forgiving.
Yep, that is one of the simple mantras we use. Giving and forgiving. Helps us remind us, even...
Amazing. I am amazing.
Well, it has to do with an old creed many years ago, but essentially even
Also,
when...
sorry, my stomach is rumbling. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a car idling outside.
It's actually Bean's stomach rumbling too.
Yes.
You can feel it on your head. And yes, the tenet of giving does apply now.
I wonder where Fairtail is. He has the fish.
Failtera's your friend?
That's another story. Fairtail.
Okay.
I'm sure you know the history of this island is very dark and mysterious, and we ended up breaking this curse. It was amazing, but there were people stranded here from, I think it was centuries ago, expeditions from Jerry-Rag, and one of those expeditions seems to have gotten caught in time, and we met with them. Fairtail was amongst them. He was of my kind, and when we broke the curse, I feared what happened, which was they were released from time, but all of their time accrued all at once, and they were no more. But, well, this is another admission that seems very forward to make to you since we just met, but I fear, when you meet Fairtail, he may seem a little out of time, so Lathander resurrected him in front of me. It was incredible.
He looks at you, not a little surprised, but not as surprised as the personal encounter. Incredible.
Yes.
I hope
Anyway,
he gets that second chance and uses it to the fullest.
Yes, exactly. I feel that we are dear friends. But he's also a good fisherman, and we catch many fish, so Bean is enamored with him until he starts to call him fat. Pokes at Bean.
Oh. How dare you?
You will be fine. Anyway, I am interested to hear more about Lathander. Keep talking, please. And if other people want to walk and talk, I don't have that much more to say. That was good.
Yeah, I would say as you're walking with Amos, it doesn't pick up at first, but you notice that you probably hear your footsteps more than Amos's footsteps.
You want to have a roll-off for it? I know you like your armor and your elven boots, but I bet I can outroll them.
I bet you can. So...
But, okay, here, I'll give you this. It's strange. This armor that you have, it should be clanking. Why is it so quiet?
Knocks on a little bit, sounds a little quiet. made of mithril.
Hmm.
And usually lightweight metal.
Hmm.
The density of it is less, I think that's what they said. Makes it unusually sneaky.
Is it magical?
I think so. I mean, I can't imagine it not being magical. The other people I've seen wear this kind of armor are loud.
You must be very lucky to have such a set of armor.
Yeah, it was a blessing at first, and, well, kind of looks down on the ground. After I got the armor, the town where I grew up and raised my family with was attacked by Whiteleaf. So it was a joyous moment, followed by one of the darkest moments of living.
Sorry
But,
to hear that.
oh, it's all good. You know, you have to have the good and the bad, and to live in the paradox between. At least as my old pastor said. Still trying to figure out what that means.
Like a true Lathanderite.
Yeah. Your familiar's pretty smart.
And hungry.
They'll get your food soon enough. Remember, patience is a virtue. Bearing with others.
Patience is for the dusk, fish is for the dawn.
Well, it's currently dusk in this case. Dawn will be coming. But yes, all sorts of positive and negative memories come with this armor. Even, you'll also look in the back, he has the shield on his back, he knows 2 pairs of, looks like eyes with eyelashes on it. Yeah, it points towards it, knocks on it. Yeah, you know. Try to remember what I fight for. Not just for Lathander, but for those important to me.
What is that symbol on your shield? The eyes.
Ah. It's to remind me of my wife, Miriam. She takes care of our 2 kids very well.
Did you
Just
leave
hope that-
them behind somewhere?
Well, we had to split as our town was attacked. She was trying to make it across to Telmavir and then to Galaran, supposed to evade the White Order. Meanwhile, I was tasked to find my old mentor to see if we could bring him to retake our town back. It'd be too dangerous to bring her and the 2 kids to battle with me everywhere. But she is strong. And she helped me with the shield, so...
If you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here? I mean, why did you come to this land when your family out there?
It's a good
Somewhere
question.
else?
My old mentor, Randul, the one who helped me start this journey as a paladin. Well, when I was looking at the path, going down to Jirarag and south of it, ended up, last bit of the trail was through here. And it seems, at least for now, the trail is somewhat dried up. There are some hints I can piece together, but...
This was a trail to find your master, your old master? Mentor?
Indeed. He's a strong paladin, stronger than me.
And you believe you need to find him to help us fight, right?
Indeed. Even a single paladin of Lathander is a potent force. In fact, he looks over to Andros. His brother, of all people, is the one who helped me, really tested me in joining the Order. Plus, my old master knew a few things that, well, if we didn't, knew where a few caches of items were that would help retake my old town. We probably could do without it, but we probably wouldn't have a town left if that were the case.
I hope you
For
find...
now, I think you can help. I can help you guys. I've heard plenty of good stories about your traveling crew.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean,
they passed.
Yes, of course. Yes, we are quite accomplished. Yes.
Yeah, the tales pass through all sorts of meeting spots and even casual conversation. Sometimes I wonder how true all the stories are.
Just as an aside there, because remembering the past events, your fame did spread from the events of like defeating Faust and all that. Remember, you guys became heroes of Galaran because Levia basically used you as that kind of face. So you got promoted through there, as well as the stories that Dan wrote, as well as general lore and stuff that, or shows and stuff that could put on. So there is a tendency for over exaggeration in the tales, but your fame is known.
I mean, gender swapped posters made it to Sormir, so.
It's true, it's canon.
Like I heard, one of yours took down a dragon single-handedly.
I don't remember that.
Oh, it makes sense. Something
Stories.
exaggerated.
Yes, I think these stories may have grown beyond us.
Well, that's why we test it for truth.
Well,
I
as
knew I
far
should have
as
left
your
Georgina back there.
yes, how true. But I do hope you find her again and your family again someday.
I hope so too. I have the faith that she will keep herself and our children safe. She's hardly helpless. That's why I married her.
Seabreeze is not hiding well that she's uncomfortable talking about family like this because she's never had one. Oh well, I will leave you alone for now. I feel that I've interrogated you enough.
Yeah, you didn't interrogate me at all. Love talking about Lathander. It's probably one of the most important things in my life. He's either the most important thing, or he's irrelevant. There's no in between.
I will have to think on that one.
Think it, ponder it. Does the soul well. How soon does Fairtail get back?
Is that to me?
Yeah, to you, Zebrace. I was thinking about it as the cat, as a golden bean's been on his head for a while.
I think we are headed back to camp. I think Fairtail is likely at camp.
We still have at least an hour or
Do you-
two of trekking, so.
You wish me to remove the Tresson?
Bean is completely asleep. And
I would-
sprawled out.
I would greatly appreciate it, Seabreeze. It's not that I don't mind things on my head, just I'm used to helmets, not cats and things.
Is a Tresson, but yes, okay. I will attempt to remove the beam.
Just
Watch me.
okay.
Wow!
Really? 20s, baby!
It's
Indiana
roll
Jones
20.
Scene.
Okay, Treg, we gotta keep it going, man.
Roll 20 is just a line of ducks. That was a quote from Trans last session.
It is.
So with great skill and practice maneuver many, many, many times of extricating Bean off of other objects, people, surfaces, you name it, Seabreeze gently scoops up Bean in his arms, and Seabreeze curls up and purrs softly in your arms, still content and asleep. Forgetting that for a minute, that perhaps this is a familiar of a deific entity that commands you as a familiar. It looks just a cute little kid.
Pat, pat, pat.
How lovely.
I would like to think, again, not that it needs to be, but I would like to think that the rest of us were just ambiently hearing the conversation, not necessarily being involved with it, but just so you don't have to repeat your backstory to everybody else as well.
Yeah. I think that's
Sure.
reasonable.
Everyone,
See,
one-on-one
I named
with
an
Amos
NPC,
against the
guys.
same story over and over.
So, hey, Shred, you want to do this like 6 more times?
And I
I
expect
don't
the
know.
same level of... He gives a
I had
different
to
story to
descri-
every person.
I had to describe Lathander appearing to me like at least 5 times already. But I've kind of enjoyed it, so
We find out that
Maybe you
Amos
should.
actually has, expertise in deception and is just telling a different story every time.
he subtly
Paladin of
inserts.
Halo. I'm actually a paladin of
His wife
Mira.
says
I'm
a
actually
different
paladin
name
of
every
Morden.
time. He's got a different
Yeah,
number
he-
of kids every time.
He's a master of interrogation, and he inserts known discrepancies so he can tell if the story makes it to someone else exactly who believed it.
Any other conversations on the way over, or is that pretty
So
much
I
the-
just wanted to, can we say that in the walk back over, Hildy wants to, so Levia has an amulet, and was it 1 ring or 2 rings from the curse
two
bank?
rings. Two rings.
2 rings. So on the walk over, I've used my free identify, so I don't have any more of those. But can she, like, just with her like general knowledge of magic or whatever, can she like magically triage Levia and get a sense of like of the shit that he has decked himself out in, what seems the most like magically potent? What is the most important that we get off of him first?
I would say that'd be difficult to do while walking and not being able to study it.
Okay.
So, like, you can try to look at it, and I can give you the roll on the Arcana. I would just say it would be very difficult without being able to sit down and use tools on it, or being able to kind of
Right.
act on it.
I mean,
Uh,
I'll at least make the roll just to get a general sense of it, because she would at least try to be,
Yeah.
taking a look at it, even though they're on the go.
So it's not impossible. But it will just be difficult.
Yep, that's fine. Which dice am I feeling? All right.
Train of ducks, train of ducks.
Not one.
Okay, it was not a nat 20, but it was a natural 17 for a total of 32.
Jeez. Oh gosh. Okay.
Expertise, baby.
So one of the rings in the amulet you do not recognize. Their magic is unknown and seems tampered in a chaotic way almost. As if the magic is not natural.
Okay.
On top of being a cursed object, it just seems like the effect is not of normal attribute. However, one of them, your best guess based on the runic etchings you see set inlaid into this ring, is a ring of command.
Ooh,
Albeit
okay.
obviously likely cursed.
Okay, yeah.
The other two are, with what you rolled, you notice that the runes do not seem to match normal tricks, or at least not a normal spell you would recognize.
Interesting, okay. In terms of, like, it's a school that I wouldn't recognize, or...
As in, it's like a bastardization of multiple schools.
Okay,
So, like, the runes are from like 2 schools overlapping to create potentially a new effect, kind of similar to how your core would work in molding,
Right.
combining spell effects.
Okay.
Olivia seems pretty amused, talking to himself and saying things in languages you do not understand. And he seems giddy with himself as he does so.
Were they languages that he knew before? I mean, I wouldn't have any way of knowing that. Never mind.
I mean, you can ask him, but
Well, yeah, that's true. Hey,
he
what?
just sits there. Oops.
Yeah, she'll just ask him. Hey, what? Hey, sorry to interrupt. It looks like you're having an awesome time, and I hate to interrupt that, but what language is that you're speaking?
Oh, I don't know. If I had to guess, it might be infernal.
It might
Maybe
be
Draconic.
infernal.
Yes. The little voice here is telling me some very interesting words. Very fun.
Oh, the little voice.
Mhm.
Okay. Is this voice new?
Well, yes. I mean, among the many.
Among them. Okay. How many voices are there?
Well, you'll see on a daily basis, depending on how much tea I've had and the inspiration I generally get, I can get many voices in my head.
Oh dear.
Usually how I draw the inspiration for a lot of my shows. You know, the whole Levia mind thing. It's left me with a bit of a... perplexing multitude of trains of thoughts. Boats of thoughts. Maybe trains. Trains are an interesting concept. I know my son has talked about it before. But
And-
yes, this is a new one to the table, and it has taught me many very interesting words. Like, and he speaks another word in a language you don't understand. I believe it translates closely to, fuck you.
Is it infernal
So
still?
I do know Draconic. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yes, so that one wasn't infernal this time.
Yeah,
Okay.
Andros fully knows it.
Yep. So you hear him basically just curse in infernal.
No,
think I
you've
do
got
too.
the inflection wrong.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
kakach, not kacha.
Yes. I also know infernal.
Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Yes,
Right.
those that know infernal hear him curse in infernal.
Oh my
Poorly,
God.
but-
Leviosa.
He's like, no. See, what you're saying, I think, is more newer. What this is telling me is that this was actually the original way to say it.
Oh, so he's speaking old infernal. You're speaking new infernal, Andros.
Oh, well.
I'm
I
really
suppose I
Levia-
did only learn it in the last few decades, so yes.
Is Levia a wizard?
He's got to
an
be a
enigma.
bard.
He's an enigma.
I love
Yes,
that answer.
yes,
Do
he
not
is.
elaborate further. Perfect answer.
He's an old kook. Yes, he is. That's his class.
Andros kind of, leans down a little bit as they're walking and just whispers to Hildy, if I remember correctly, he's got holes in his brain thanks to the Queen Mother. Whether it's literal or not, I'm not sure.
Honestly, although I never had the pleasure myself, obviously, after everything I've heard and come to see myself, I wouldn't be surprised. Frankly, just glances up at Levia. I'm shocked that Absentos appeared as sane as he was.
He's not so bad, this one, once you get to know him. Just eccentric.
No, I like this one. He's just quirky.
Yeah.
no awkward.
I suppose that's better than careless and dangerous, so...
Yeah. This one doesn't appear to be malicious, at least. Careless, if nothing else. Just glances at the variety of gold cursed accoutrements that...
He is still sitting there, kind of eyeing them and just kind of speaking to himself in a variety of different languages.
Well, whatever it is, we might as well get it off him when we get back to camp. Think your dad can help with that?
Oh, certainly.
Wonderful.
And don't worry, although he shares my affinity for explosives, they will not be involved.
Yeah. I have a large and ever-growing tab with Edbera, and I'd rather not have to add to it if I can.
Don't worry, I don't intend to be the cause of you doing that.
Wonderful.
Off they go.
Anything.
Clip, clop, clip, clop.
And I guess the last question, just for curiosity's sake. Does anyone know Goblin?
Actually, yes.
Okay. You also hear him randomly say, "Fuck you and Goblin."
All right.
It's the only thing. It's a ring of uncouthness.
I think that when he says "fuck you" in Goblin, Hildy just replies "you first" back in Goblin.
Just Hildy no goblin.
Well, that wasn't very nice. I was just simply reciting what the ring was telling me.
And I was just responding.
Well,
Don't dish it out if you can't take it, man.
well, it wasn't aimed at you, but fine. And then he...
What?
You know... Giant eagle.
Oh, actually, yeah. No, I don't.
All right. He squawks at you.
She squawks back.
Well, now that wasn't actually really anything you said. And he just keeps walking.
Andros just kind of flicks a finger.
Uneducated.
I've heard that one. Seeing how I've turned into one of those before. Don't know what the hell
That's
it
true.
means.
So yes,
I can't
it's
speak
fuck
it.
you and
but
Giant Eagle. Anyway,
it's just the ring of fuck you and verbose fuck youing.
find out, I suppose, but the entire way to Grund is just kind of clawing at her head a little bit, hearing him say this.
The ring of the polyglot pikey.
Right. We will make our way back to the encampment.
Making her way.
Go ahead and also, when you get to camp, roll me a quick perception check.
Oh, good.
Sea mine die, you roll well. That means you'll fail me now. Oh.
Oh, great. That was awesome.
Nope. Not in Stream Client. With a natural 19, that's a 26.
So, Amos and Andros, as you're approaching the camp, kind of before you break into the outer clearing, you hear a rustling in the trees above you, and, perhaps acting quick, you look up and you spy a familiar, not exactly friendly face, trying to hide amidst the leaves, as Mort is hiding in the tree. He doesn't seem to notice you, though.
Andros just crosses his arm. Doesn't say anything, just crosses his arms and stalks off to find his brother.
All right. Back at camp, you see it's fair. The general commotion has finally died down. For the most part, the camps have been all finally broken out. People are kind of just finally taking that chance to breathe for a moment before figuring out the next course of action and kind of moving on. So right now, there's a bit of a peaceful air about the camp. As most of the ones you know are
Can I
milling
ask
about.
if Amos actually does anything, seeing Mort, who he's never seen before, stalking the treetops? Tread?
He's
Are you
seen him
just
on the
gonna
let
let that
boat,
one go?
I believe, but
Okay.
would Amos say anything?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna notice. Like, what's he doing? Points over to where Mort is.
Oh, do I now see Mort in the treetops?
Yep. If Amos points him out, you see Mort hiding in the treetop.
Yo, what are you doing up there? So, probably would get him down from there roughly. If he resists.
Wait, you just run up the tree and grab him?
I am a cat. With spider
Also-
climb. Yes, I do.
Also, just throwing this out there, he still smells terrible, probably.
Yes. Yes, he does. As you get
You
closer
smell
up the
him
tree,
before you see him.
Yeah, let's go give you a bath. She grabs him by the scruff and starts pushing him towards the water.
with a very loud squeak and squawk of sorts, he yelps as you grab it. Let me go!
Bath time.
No, please.
You never did answer my question.
He's kicking and screaming as you're just dragging him behind you. And you see, as you're getting into enter the camp, you see Heydrin turn and go, blasted. Man.
You see Andros just, again, arms crossed, just looking at Heydrin. Raises an eyebrow.
Oh, I assigned him to do the crew's laundry, and the next thing I know, he had run off. Slippier than a fucking eel, that one.
Amos, tell me, is this the proper way to do baptism?
He shakes his, puts his hand over his eyes and shakes his head down. Oh.
Mort suffers deja vu.
You stink.
You do
His
too,
memories of his
cat.
kids.
Lay out of the... Stop dunking me!
My knees
He kind of shakes himself off and tries to break away from your grasp as he's sopping wet and trying to cough up air.
Does he smell better?
Oh no.
Nope.
More dunking.
No, just he went from dirty dog to wet dog, so you may have made it worse.
Okay.
And his smell is coming from a
Wow.
coin that he keeps on him, so.
Oh, no matter how much prestidigitation I use, is that correct?
Nope.
Yes, correct.
It's
Damn.
stuck.
I'll just throw it out there anyway. So
just-
he appears clean but stinks.
Yeah.
As clean as he can be when you're just dunking him in the water, it's more girl.
Why do you smell so bad?
Just listen to me. Stop dunking me.
Okay, I stopped dunking him.
Oh God.
Why do you smell so bad?
He just glares daggers at you.
I mean, I'm trying to help a little. But it
I
seems
think
unnatural. I've
perfectly
been
capable of
prestidigitating the
bathing
filth
myself.
off of you. Oh, yes, but you smell so bad. I don't understand.
Well, that's just how I smell, so that's just racist.
No, this is putrid. Nothing smells like this normally.
Hatred, I'm being persecuted.
Stop trying to gaslight me.
Heydrin just walking away. What do you?
Don't act like you don't deserve it. You are stalking in those trees.
I was searching for food. Yeah,
Sure
the crew.
you were. More lies.
And what's it to you anyway? You just come out of nowhere and start dunking random people in the water?
Oh,
kinda
you
game
were
do
a
you?
random person. We should be so lucky if you were a random person. Oh.
I'll have you know I've got Bolivia's on my side this time. So if you don't want me to report you to her, then you should stop this right away. Yes.
Oh, I think you should.
What now?
You heard me.
Go on. Call Levia. We're all waiting.
He looks around frantically. What's that over there? And he tries to point and then like reach down and scoop up a random rock. See, I've got my little sending stone right here. I'm gonna shell levy on you.
Yes, I'll
Do it.
Well, have fun with that.
I will. He just kind of walks over the water. Levy, your highness, and he's talking into the rock. Yes. Oh, they're totally, yes. I'll execute it right away. Oh, you sure? Maybe it's not maybe that harsh, but
Assault. Can he steal the rock?
Just
steal the rock.
Assault.
Squish.
Bean just comes over and just bats it out of his hand back into the water. And Mar just frantically just starts like flailing around, grabs a different, much more noticeably larger rock.
Oh, it's a fun game.
And he starts kind of like swinging wildly in the air at that Bean, who just nonchalantly flies away.
Good job done. More humiliated.
I swear. And at
Moving
this
along.
point, you just hear Heydrin come back over, and this time he's got a armed guard with him from the ship.
Oh.
I thought I gave you a task, emissary Mort. Well, I was simply. Would you like to spend the night in the bridge for disobeying orders? Although you are under her command, you are under mine when on the ship. Yes. Quietly sludges off and throws the rock, skipping into the water.
Mother Levia, I was talking to you.
There was no
look
sending
at me.
stone.
I know. I'm just.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyhow. Mort goes off to do the laundry.
His fucking stench is going to permeate through all that laundry. He is not going to be very popular. I assume he's not popular to start with, but
Well, at least he's off doing what he's supposed to. Though, I suspect I may have to have a chat with him later. Seeing how his real captain is back among the living, we need to make sure he's whipped back into shape.
was he ever in shape to start with?
No? But there's never too late to try, yeah?
I don't know. Some people are just lost causes.
No one's ever a lost cause.
Do you want responsibility of Mort, Featherweight?
Kai just silence back in silence.
Levia just sits there and goes, he's just a downright, well, does anyone speak Winter Wolf?
He's a downright bark.
No.
He does. He barks.
Bark returns.
Somehow.
That's a language
Somehow
I did not
Bark
know
returned.
existed in D&D, and now I'm intrigued.
There are monstrous languages.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh,
What did you say, Winter Wolf? I'll have to write
Yep.
that one down. Okay.
yeah.
No. Captain.
Good.
Although I suppose if he's continuing willfully and disobedient, I guess they could be lost in that respect. And from the little I've heard of him, it sounds like continued disobedience.
That's about the only behavior he knows. So, yeah. But it's fine. I will deal with it later. As his captain, I have responsibility falls to me. I'm sure I'll think of something.
Make sure it's funny.
Well, it will
Looks
be
over
for
at Hildy
me.
a little bit.
Just
Quite
throws a
done,
wink.
Ren just kind of quietly comes over to you, Andros, as well after the confrontation. If you're quite done with your friend, I can't very well if he doesn't. I will see to Levia with help, please. Father and others to see if we can remove these items and perhaps identify the rest.
Sounds wonderful. I'm willing to help, though magic items are certainly not my forte.
Oh, and suddenly Orin appears.
I have a layer somehow, but yes.
Oh, Dad,
my name!
you figured that teleportation bomb out. Awesome.
I was actually hiding underneath the sand. I had a nice little cloak that I put over me, covered it with sand. It worked quite well. Until someone stepped on me and I sneezed. But it's an idea I had. Instead of putting me under the top, I was going to put explosives under the top. I was going to call it a landmine.
Did stepping on you cause the sneeze, or did they happen separately? I'm so lost.
I was tampering with what would be the landmine, but I was using some powder. So it wouldn't be explosive, but I kind of inhaled it when I stepped on and I sneezed.
I love my daddy so much.
Amos leans over to Hildy. Please tell me you don't have any children.
I'm waiting. You're looking at one.
She just
It's brain damage.
smiles at him and blinks.
Are you his child?
Holy shit, Shredder, are you speed running?
Eating Amos nose? You see someone with just increasingly insane ideas.
Hildy learned it from the best.
Exactly.
You know what, Featherweight? I think it would make wonderful sense if you go with the, brain trust. You've got your more deific
The Brain
magic.
Trust is a fantastic name.
I know, that's why I thought of it. You might be of some use to them. Plus, it'll get you warmed up to the rest of the crew.
That's good to me.
Come on, it'll be fun. She throws her arm around Amos and just leads him off. After Levia.
You see, Hildy, your father kind of looks at you with a raised eyebrow. Oh, well, I wasn't expecting you to bring another guy along. Well, you gonna
Father,
do...
come on. You know me better than that. Don't get any ideas.
I'm always full of ideas. That's what makes me engineer. Now, I do want to talk to you, though, about the idea I had of the landmines. It needs some tweaking. I was figured maybe you could help me out. Well, after I guess we deal with Levia's having some issues.
Yeah, Levia
Oh,
first, but then landmines. Absolutely.
All right. And your friend here, are you Gerag or any other mechanical or magical mind?
He
Alexander.
needs to learn that
So-
the straight and narrow isn't always the best path to follow. Life needs a little bit of chaos.
Well,
Visible disgust.
are you at least
It's repulsed.
practiced in the healing arts, or are you more of the swingy, smitey type of follow?
Both.
Huh.
A very multi-talented person.
Yes, sure you are. Oh, all right. Let's go look at these rings, shall we?
Please just don't get yourself killed.
That's why I sent you, Featherweight.
If he hasn't blown himself up yet, I think he just trust that he knows what he's doing.
I'm terrified that you're right.
You should be reassured, not terrified.
I could be both at the same time.
Whatever you got to tell yourself, man.
With a grin, Andros looks over and pats Seabreeze on the shoulder. Come on, I think we've got a fish fry to get to, yeah?
Yes, that sounds very good.
And you do smell in the distance, like, there's food. Like, the smell of food and cooking is going on. And you see Fairtail, Seabreeze, I imagine you're looking for him, is racing along the bank, armful of fish, just kind of giving it out to different campfires and stuff.
My brother, you have the
Oh,
fish.
sister, you've returned. Look how many fish I've got in.
Oh, yes.
This is so much better in the ocean here than it is in the little lake I fished in. Oh, look at it.
And he also runs along the way, and you see him drag a shark onto the shore.
Wow, big
wow.
fish.
You caught a whole big one. I've never seen one like this. What is it?
I think it was called a shark in my time,
Wow.
but it is
Oh,
so
look
much
at the
bigger in
teeth.
the ocean.
Oh,
When I
my
dove
goodness.
in to go get the fish, I found this one at the bottom.
It
I
has
didn't
big
stand a
teeth.
chance.
Oh, my
Normally,
God.
those ones are doing the biting, so quite a
Oh, I
catch.
tried.
Are they
It was
tasty?
really, really. I don't know. I don't know how to cook it.
Oh,
They're generally fairly salty, but if you get to the meaty parts, they're not bad.
we need
He
a
just looks at
hanging
you
rack.
wide-eyed.
Oh, how to...
We need a
Yes.
hanging rack and a sharp knife. Fortunately, I have one. And she draws out a dagger from God knows where. This one is
You
pretty
idiots, we
sharp.
all have swords.
Now we just need to build a little rack, and she's like going looking for big long poles, wood poles.
All right, I will assist in this. Oh, this will be good. Yes, big fish. This is great.
He starts rushing along, catching, like, just picking up different, like, driftwood and stuff like that.
We make a fish hanging rack that must be pretty sturdy. I don't know how big this shark is, but maybe.
I mean, it's a normal, like, shark. It's not like a megalodon or massive. It's just kind of
No.
a smaller.
More
Is it like a tiger shark, like
Yeah.
40 pounds?
Yeah, kind of more like a.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's probably like a. I think is what the D&D versions technically are.
Okay. So then we definitely need to hang it up and gut it.
Yeah, Andros,
This is going
Andros
to
is
be a
helping.
little gruesome.
Yeah.
We do it away from the fire, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say during that time, just kind of some of that downtime of doing that, just to speed things up a little bit with making that going, getting the food going. I'm not gonna make you roll for it because with the collective, I don't know, brain tank, whatever.
There's like 100 int over there.
Yeah, you have 2 artificers, you've got a paladin, you've got Ren, who
We've got 3
legitimately was a guild master of an entire
Like 4 artificers and
guild
pistols
for
here.
this thing. That's his entire life is identifying shit.
Pestil's just materializes out of one of those cloaks again.
Yeah. I imagine Pestil's is there too, so like, but yeah, you identify the items, and you're able to get them off. You're able to get them off Levia, but their curse and effects still remain, but they are no longer cursed in the sense that they will bind permanently to you. Most, but the item. Oh.
Get working,
So
boffins.
yes, you are correct.
I was just saying, get working, boffins. Identify.
Yeah, and you know some of the effects. You would have to test the others, and you can tell me which ones you wish to test, because the effects may not be fully evident until you actually use them.
Oh,
The
hey, I was just going to say, you know, you've in a group full of artificers who just love to test stuff, you know they're going to be testing the fuck out of this stuff. It's happening.
Let's go quickly then through that. So the
Fatherliness.
wand of magic missiles. Who is testing that one? Would it be Hildy? Would it be Orin? Would it be Ren? Levia's not going to test it, or would it be?
I
Mary
apologize
Pestil's
for
or-
breaking the continuity a little bit, but so what exactly has happened? I see we're back at base camp.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
some
we
conversation.
just started identifying the cursed objects that we found at the curse bank.
So we decided
Oh.
not to go to the other ruins because, oh crap, Dad just touched all the cursed things.
And it was
It was
getting to
Probably
nighttime.
fix it. Okay.
It's a mix of getting to nighttime, the fact that, yeah, Levia had a bunch of cursed gear put on him randomly that no one had any idea the effects on, and also slight force deviation because I wanted Noko to be here when you're learning more about Drayt. Didn't think it fair that the character whose origin ties to this area a bit is not here to hear about it. So, figured we'd have a little more fun RP downtime, getting Amos involved and having some just RP moments here, and some more building. So,
So it's just been a walk and talk back to camp until now.
And fish.
And fish.
and bullying more desperate than.
Yes.
But to answer your question, Salty, I think that the wand was the one that Hildy identified, so I think that she would be testing the wand.
So you do notice it as a wand of magic missile. It has currently 10 charges that could potentially be recharged at a long rest. When you fire it off, the missiles strike their target unerringly, as it would for that type of thing, but one missile streaks off to the sky and vanishes through a portal.
What?
Okay.
And that's it. So that's what that does. The amulets. Who is testing the amulet?
Does it have a gem in it?
It does. It has a bright sapphire gem.
You know, Pistols will run an identify on it.
Lick it.
Well, it's not so
Does
much
it lick it?
identify as it is. Well, because you were missing this part too. The amulet, the amulet in one of the rings when Hilly was trying to like figure out what it was, and you could try to use identify and see if it tells you more. The kind of magic about it and the etchings for it are bastardizations of other schools, so the effects are not exactly that of a normal spell. So
Is it similar to Ploink magic?
it is not similar to point magic on the.
Okay.
This one looks like someone took the spell for Chaos and mixed it with something else.
Ooh.
Pistols believe maybe test on Mort with this one.
It gives Mort power.
If gives Mort
So-
power, then Mort get dead quick. I think between all of us.
Yeah, all the other items apart from the wand do require attunement.
The wand does not require attunement.
The wand does not require attunement.
Ah, so it's like a loaded gun that the child just picks up.
9 out of 10 bullets hit their target. 1, who knows?
It's a surprise tool for later.
These are where all the
Nobody
something
ever says
somewhere happens came from.
I guess
Um,
because it'll make life easier versus trying to guess, but the amulet, as you try to figure out what it does, it will grant the wearer once every long rest will be given a quest to complete. The Gaius of sorts. That it honestly and earnestly tells you that in completing it will reward you handsomely, and failure will result in consequences.
Huh.
Hmm.
The hat, after you've tested it a bit, because again, I imagine you're trying to test everything, figure it out,
hmm
is a, well, bit of a thinking hat.
A thinking hat.
Yes. While you have it on and
Remember-
attuned, your concentration cannot be broken on any spells you have cast.
Ooh.
Snap.
Not even by you.
Oh,
That will not end until the duration expires or you're knocked unconscious.
Oh.
wow.
Wow.
Does knocked unconscious include taking long rest?
Yes.
Oh,
But usually, if
that's
you take a
actually-
long rest,
What?
but the duration is if the duration expires first, that'll expire before.
Oh, the spell
Yeah.
concentration.
So
Okay.
I just can't prematurely end concentration on a spell. I have to wait for it to end.
Yes.
That's
Wow.
actually super strong, though.
Yeah,
Super
that's
strong.
What's the
that's actually
trade-off?
cool as hell. Like, yeah, and that's
It has some fun applications, but yeah, it
yeah.
can have some negative effects if you cannot ever drop your spell unless you get knocked out. So,
Pretty cool.
That I actually love that. Yeah, that's cool as hell.
I like finding curse items that are less. I take away your action, make you do dumb shit. Versus it has a really fun positive and a really fun negative. Let's see what you do with it.
Yeah. What is that
ring-
hat called?
I have it named as the hyper focused thinking hat.
Hyper focused
Sure.
thinking hat.
You are really, really focused on one spell, and you will not forget about it.
So even casting another spell wouldn't break the concentration.
It will fail.
Hmm.
You try to cast
Wow.
another concentration effect, it will fail. You can only
Interesting.
focus on the one spell you have going until until its duration is over or you're knocked out. The ring, the one that you identified prior as the Ring of Command, once per long rest, you are able to cast the spell Command using your highest attribute DC, as you would normally do if you're not a caster. Again, it requires attunement, and the DC is twice the normal amount,
Ooh.
but it will also affect one random ally or yourself under the same compulsion.
Oh.
The ring that Levia has on as well, the Ring of Comprehend Curses. You can understand, speak, and read the curses and profanity of any language.
You know what? You can keep that one. That's fine.
The cloak is a broken cloak of Misty Step.
Broken
Once
cloak
per-
of Misty Step.
Once per long rest, you can use the charge that it has to cast Misty Step. However, all armor and gear is left behind at the original location, so now it'll be used to cover your indecency.
No, guys, hey, listen. We need to give this to Themor and not say a thing to Noko about it.
And then the Boots of Alarming Speed. As a bonus action, you can use it to move an additional 30 feet per turn. However, it does say that there are potentially side effects to this, though it doesn't really what yet.
I don't care. Give him Seabreeze.
Can I?
Give him
You go
Seabreeze.
left.
Let's see.
I mean, yeah.
What were they
Go
called
ahead,
again?
sorry,
The Boots of
I
Uncontrollable
was gonna say,
Speed?
did you want to actually test it and see?
Yeah, I suppose, with all these people
Hey,
around, it's
Seabreeze, come
probably
here
safe
and put
bet.
these boots on.
What have you found? Boots?
Yeah. Hey, look, we found these in the curse bank, but look, if something fucked up happens, then we'll be able to stop anything crazy from happening. But look, I know that you like to go zoomies.
You don't know that.
I mean, you seem to like to go zoomies. I mean, maybe I've just made an assumption, but
I could try them, but are they going to get stuck on my feet? I mean, I don't want.
if they get stuck, we'll get them off. We've got ways.
I guess so. All right, give them to me.
You don't see Hildy hiding the hacksaw behind her back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Activate the boots.
put on
you
these
feel
boots.
you feel your gate lighten, and you're able to move that additional 30 feet. And you feel like, again, you're used to running fast and all that. And as you run, how far do you say you run? Your full speed plus the 30?
Sure.
Seabreeze is gone.
No. Which is about how much? Like speed, or would that be distance-wise?
Double dash, we'll say, is, what is that? That's 135 plus 30 is 165. There you go.
Oh my god.
165?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh no.
You kind of zoom around. You don't seem to notice anything. Then you hear a slight little ding in your ear. And as you maybe kind of check about yourself to see what that was alluring to, you see a piece of paper pinned to your chest. You now owe the Fey Court 1,600 gold for speeding. And you must pay it in 7 days.
God damn it. She walks back to the camp. This was not worth it.
What you got there, Seabreeze?
I think these are cursed by the Fae. Hands the piece of paper to Andros. I hope you have 1,000 gold just lying around.
1,000 gold to the court.
Oh god.
Stupid joke.
Coo, signed by Evian. Coo. Actually, to making people that aren't here, what are Zidane and Freya doing? Salty. What have we been up to anything specific, or?
I haven't gotten to them quite yet, but like I said, I know Freya would have been talking to Brickleback for the most part during that excursion. We can go over or have that mini session at some point of what she was doing while the others were out. Currently, I do not know what she would want to be doing after talking Bricklebeard. Zidane, I think we said, was in his hut. I didn't know what he would be doing during the excursion. Pestos was with everyone during the excursion and is now obviously testing everything out.
It was 1,000 gold, right? Not 1,000. What? How much gold was it?
1,600. It was 1,600.
100.
For how fat if you move your whole distance 10 times your speed.
Yep.
How the hell am I going to get 1,600 gold in this campaign?
Here's
You
some
can take a
gold in
loan.
the bank.
There is some other gold you looted
loan.
from the bank and stuff, so you did get some gold there. But you do have 7 days.
To look at the healers.
I haven't made 1,000 gold in like 2 years of this campaign.
To be fair, we
And I've
did
been
also
trying.
rebalance the gold. We did rebalance the gold cost, like, not
So that's
too
twice
long
as
ago,
much.
so I'll be-
Yes,
No,
we
it's
remember, we
3,200
balanced the
gold.
gold cost to buy things with the gold we still don't have. So if I might have a diversion, can we see what Zidane would have been trying to figure out what to do with Keeper? If we can add like a 10-15 minute side conversation
Yeah, we can get to that in
after
a second.
yeah.
But we'll get to that after we finish what I was. Yeah. So those are all
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
Cursed items. They are free to take off. You are not permanently bound to them at this point.
Mhm.
But if you wish to use them in any of their odd fashions, you do require attunement for everything but the ring, or but the wand. So just let me know if you do attune and decide to use them.
Throw the boots in the water. Stupid boots.
See what happens if you don't pay your fine, I guess.
No, probably.
sure nothing
I
will
wonder where I have to bring the stupid gold.
The
Maybe it's
piece
like
of
a
paper
hammer.
seems to have a envelope with it that you could
Oh.
put set coins.
Oh.
like you get
1,600 gold worth
Yeah.
of coins into this envelope.
See what happens.
I'm gonna put the equivalent weight of 1,600 golds in this thing and just close it up.
Put an IOU.
And copper.
Rocks.
Andros will look at Seabreeze after he hands back the note. What happens if you burn it?
I don't want to tempt them. The Fae scare me.
I mean, Evian was from the Fae.
She's scared. Sounds like she was
Oh
a scary
god.
person.
Oh god.
Yes.
Maybe she could put a good word in for you.
I sense something, a presence I've not felt since.
It's actually
Fey
Evian's.
Reaper's mark is now on.
It's Evian's new job. That's her chair. That's her seat in the Fey court, apprehending corpse.
She's the traffic cop.
I can still shoot your ass, so.
Oh wait, maybe not.
I mean, yeah, Fey Reaper's mark can hit across the dimensions. Was the whole fun bit to that. So yeah.
Just gotta see.
Hey,
what's
Trans, you
to
like
market.
PvP? Sorry. Long day.
But okay. So yeah, those are the items. As I said, let me know if you do use them, if you want to tune to them. But yeah, those will be some fun ones. As for Zidane, you had initially left him in your no, you didn't leave him in there. You pulled him back out, didn't you? Or were you in there with him? You couldn't leave him in there.
I recasted it so that for 8 hours I left them inside the
Oh, okay, that's right. Okay.
Before going about business. Yeah.
So you see everyone return. Like I said, they're kind of all doing their odd things of identifying and testing objects, and you probably hear a lot of explosions and other things going on with that testing process. And Seabreeze and Andros and Fairtail are building a giant fish rack to hang a giant shark that Fairtail had caught. A shark.
Yeah, and the keeper question needs to be addressed, and he goes to the room and knocks on it and listens to see if keeper hasn't swallowed his own tongue or something like that by this point.
Knock, 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 knock.
He opens the door.
Knock, 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 knock. Oh, it's you.
You are a
Come to
spiteful.
play some more?
You are quite the spiteful, unrepentant creature, aren't you?
No, 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 no. I'm just quite mad, you see.
Yes, and therein lies the problem. I had wanted to ask your former mistress, or your charge, what, if anything, she wanted to do with you, but I think that might be an exercise
She
of
is no charge of mine anymore.
futility. Yes, indeed.
What do you plan to do with little old Keeper? Locked away in this... Oh, accursed little place. Do you find it fun? Do you find it enjoyable? Keeping me locked up here?
Not particularly, but your previous comment on coming back did spark a little theory that I want to test. Why don't you try escaping into the plane of life? I'll open the door for you. You can just walk right off of my house. It's a nice, wonderful place.
I may be mad, but I'm not stupid. The other planes reject me. And the mortal plane even rejects me. No one sees the vision I see. It's all in the head. It's all in my head, and I will make you all see it.
Do you still look
Keeper?
bloodied?
Yes.
In, okay. Mechanical terms.
Won't you join Keeper in the dreams of madness?
I am going to cast Toll the Dead on him.
Yes, yes, I hear the bells. They call me.
With a shuddering spasm, he falls over dead. But with that wide, grinning, mad smile still.
I'm going to, without reverence, grab his corpse by these collar, go out to my porch and throw it at the living wall that separates the sanctuary and the plane of life.
Throw it out, and his body almost instantly seems vaporizing as a plane being eaten away, absorbed.
Oh, fuck. I'm glad we never tried to do anything with that. And he's just kind of, the old Elder Simpson, just like, yeah, I'm going to get out of here as soon as I can, and, well, exits the sanctuary, closes the door. He's a little bit phased by it, and sees the shark again.
You see
And everybody
Seabreeze like
else.
zip past you at hyperspeed.
What in the hells?
New
Oh,
boots.
everyone, you're back.
Yes, we. There's a lot to fill you in, Blinky. So
Why are there 2 pestles on the map?
There are? Where's the second one?
Bottom.
That's strange. I got rid of it. With that, is there anything else that was on the docket, or is this free RP kind of?
I mean, it was pretty much free RP, since it was kind of a... If you want to interact with any more of the NPCs, if you want to interact with each other, talk to Amos. I know we still had to get some interaction with Freya, since we didn't see her at all last session as well. But kind of a free RP.
I did want to, now that Zerg is here, at some point during the evening, Hildy is going to want to grab Pestles and also her father and gather the brain trust, essentially. and she wants to try to finish constructing this orb. Because I think that she's got all the all the missing pieces now, right? Because she got the one from Seabreeze and the one that was on Keeper.
Yes. So you would have all the pieces.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the brain trust is going to finish putting this orb together.
Yep, Bren is very fascinated by it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fascinated by everything.
Yeah, and just as a reminder, I am attuned to this thing.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay, we'll say that does take some time to do, but not a difficult necessarily task. But is there anything else that people want to do as well?
yeah, let's let Freya have her moment.
Yeah, what was Freya doing during the downtime?
During the time where everyone went off to the ruins.
Yep, we could do that now, or that could be a side session if you want to go jump into the moment, or we can slightly flashback it into her and Bricklebeard.
Yeah, I would definitely flashback if you don't mind.
Okay.
More or less, she's kind of departs from Bricklebeard after having the conversation she had with Andros. She wanted to talk right away with Eldith, so I assume, because this is all salt water, correct? That's on the map currently.
Technically, yes.
Okay, yeah. So she's gonna go to the nearest freshest water source, and she's going to just call out for Eldith. See if she manifests in the water and
We'll say you walked a little. I mean, there's several like lakes and ponds that you walk over to. I would say walking all the way back would be hours of walking if you went back to the main citadel or where you originally came off. But there's plenty of small streams, small like little lakes here and there that aren't necessarily from the main cities. I'll say you walk over and you call out to Eldath in the water. And, I mean, for once, in quite some time, that familiar reflection kind of peeks back at you from the water's edge and forms into a small little avatar of Eldath in front of you.
Freya just looks at her. So it's like a very small one, like she's weakened kind of state, or is it like she's in her actual form?
More like, I'm sorry, when I say small one, more like kind of matching your height. So not like a towering deity, more like, it's a person talking.
Okay. She just looks at her and takes a moment. I'm not dreaming, am I, that you're actually in front of me?
No, my friend, it's been some time. I'm sorry we weren't able to talk much before. Seems as though you've been on quite the adventure.
Sure, we can call it an adventure. Ellie, have you been hiding things from me?
Don't know what you mean.
Why did you choose me? I don't understand. You are a being of peace, and yet anytime we talked with one another, the times that we have traveled with one another before I met this group, you never once mentioned the other gods. You never said anything about why you were with me. You just kept comforting me, saying, yes, you are very special. You're kind. You're kind-hearted. You're going to be wonderful. Why have you not mentioned the other gods to me?
I was afraid you would leave me for them.
Leave you? We have been friends for 8 years. 8 years, Ellie.
Yes, and if I told you earlier that there are gods more powerful than I, more gifted, that could have granted you more power, more following, I was afraid you would leave me. You're one of the few who ever seemed to be able to see me. Recognize that I even am different than Humberly, the god of the sea, and even the elementals of the water seem at the time more noticeable than me.
Before I met you, Eldith, I have prayed to Saloon. Most of my life, I have been ignored. I wanted things to change to where I lived, the way I grew up to be, but no. Nothing. You're the only person who came to find me that day. But it still doesn't make sense that you told me I was your chosen one. And it was because you thought if I were to go to someone else, like the goddess of the sea.
No, not like that. You misunderstand. I chose you because I did see something special that the other gods overlooked. That innocence, that peace.
I have no more innocence.
It is not something to lament. It is part of growth. Why I ask that you go out and join them and learn. I wanted you to see the world and not blindly follow the other gods simply because they seemed stronger and better and could magically solve the problems. I wanted you to be better. And, well, I wanted to be a part of it with you.
And why did you not talk to me ever since Sunbreak? The last time I saw you, you were just a vision in that temple with Sunship, whatever his fucking name is. The dragon of desire. That was the last time.
The accord with the gods was to not directly intervene. We give visions, prophecies, talk to those of our faith. Even less so for those of us of smaller pantheons of sorts. That's the best I could do. I'm not as strong or as prominent as the other gods. But with everything going on, she kind of points to the, glowing red moon. All the old rules are falling away. That's why I could appear to you. And other deities are starting to appear to others as well. And comforting, choosing. Name what you will.
Did you know about the past cycles? These resets?
Very vaguely. Is not information were allowed to divulge to mortals.
I thought we were not to keep secrets from one another.
It was less a secret and more I could not tell you even if I had wanted to.
Why? Why couldn't you? Was it because Saloon would have struck you down? Another goddess?
Physically could not under the order of the gods back. There are forces, things that keep the world in balance, in order that it has to be maintained now that there is, no true goddess of order anymore. It's how it had to be.
And what are you willing to share? Because if I were to show you to my friends, they are going to ask you the same question. What are you willing to share?
What I can now. The pact has been broken. The world is falling apart. I am not as bound by the rules as I once was. My power is still not anywhere near those of the main branch, but I can do what I can. I know it may be hard to believe me now, but truly I did not want to hide from you. I merely wanted to be as much of a friend as a god could be to a mortal.
Where were you during the time where these alternates happened?
Not sure. You vanished from this world. Could not find you. No stream, no lake, no puddle, but sea. Feared you were lost. The loom has been changing the writings of the world.
And let me ask you something else then. How long did you know that my mother was potentially being targeted before you met me?
I had my suspicions. There was not much I could do to act upon them other than to protect you. She's too far watched by those of the upper pantheon. I would be but a fly intervening in the battle of giants.
And
You
yet
were something I could have.
The last time we spoke, you said that you guided me in the way to where I was led to you. Were you involved in any of the conflicts I had in my home?
Was not. I did not guide ill will towards you, nor try to guide you to me. I watched, and when you needed me, I tried to help. I am a goddess of streams and lakes. I do not guide or direct the current. I embrace what comes and simply nurtures what's within.
If that was the case, then why? The last time we did say we parted ways, you told me to brace for war. Did you know that there was a war coming?
I am not clairvoyant, but again, I had my suspicions after seeing what the Pantheon was up to. I could only guess at it. I wanted you to be ready. I want you to be caught unprepared or by surprise. And if my fears had not come to pass, then you would have been none the worse off.
And look at me now, Ellie. I am a mess. Truly a mess. I don't even know where I'm going anymore.
Did you ever know where you were going to begin with? And you say you're a mess now, but you've been off worse before. You've cleaned yourself off, picked yourself back up, and you've moved on.
And yet I still am not the greatest disciple of one which would be called as peace. I literally wanted to kill a man with my own fruitions. And I don't know if it was because it's something deep inside me that wants to harm someone, or because I don't know what's happening to me ever since I come out of this alternative realm. I am not the same girl you knew. I have faced so many diabolical things. I felt so alone, and it was mostly my fault, but at the same time, without you there, I was churning, drowning in my own waters. And even now, I can't even get out of this hole I have made. I am trying. I have talked with the people I have been traveling with, the one that is leading this party, the man that you wanted me to find, and we have talked. And yet I still feel hollow.
Here, I think I am not clairvoyant. I am not omnipotent. But I think what you seek is finally the start of what you should have been looking for a long, long time ago. What every person, mortal or otherwise, when you finally realize that the world is open in front of you, and there is not some divine goal, there's not some preordained course, not some pre-written scripture set out for you. You're looking for who you are and what you want to do. I will always support your choice. I always have, even if I can't always be around. Do you want to do, Freya? Who do you want to be? You have the power.
I want to save the people who I love.
Sometimes that power isn't always stemming from peace. I am not offended that it comes to that. I am grateful for the time we've spent and the friendship you have brought me. Perhaps I was wrong, and you need not just me. But perhaps what you seek is the storm. To harness the power to protect and strive for the peace you initially wanted.
If I did follow this storm, what would happen with you?
No one says you cannot believe or be friends with more than one god. Why do you think I directed you to, well, your captain? He seems to have a few oddballs rattling around in his head every time I peek in.
Which, even that is... I can't get my head around. How does one able to have two gods in their minds?
I think he's found the truth of it. Those that seek only divine purpose or seek a preordained scripture from a god will only find that, a single road laid out before them. He rejects it all. He treats us like you treat me. Well, maybe a bit more harshly. Not the most gentle of fellows, it seems, but he sees us as more than just the absolute. And he seeks his own path. and the power to make that path a reality. And it seems he's garnered quite a few followers to do that, both mortal and otherwise.
You know, Ellie, after a few days from now, I'll be heading back home. With, I don't know if you know Bricklebeard or not, but I'm going to try to save my mother. But I just ask of you as a friend if you can be there to support me.
So long as you are in this realm that I can see, I will be there for you.
And I know you didn't want to before, but are you willing to meet other people? Now that you say that things have been broken.
They are willing and can see me. I will try. I try not to stand too longingly in the gaze of the gods, but of the other gods, but times have changed. And if you trust them, I will put my trust in them too, for your sake.
I do trust them, in a way. I just got to rebuild it. So
I will say I have one favor to ask.
oh, okay.
Try not to, She kind of looks flustered for a water, being. If Umberly happens to take notice of me, try not to, laugh much. She and I have a complicated relationship.
Her eyes widen at that. No. What? Huh? You and her?
She is the goddess of the seas, and where do you think the seas end up? We have a bit of a dispute at times over a bit of our territories, but arguably she gets usually more of it, and she always just calls me Puddles. Literally.
Well, yeah, let me process this for a moment. you and her, I mean, being that sea, water.
Well, all the gods interact with each other. I'm not exactly a recluse. It's just her domain and mine often overlap.
But not in a romantic sense?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Like,
okay, I thought.
how would you mortals say? Siblings.
Oh,
Perhaps.
I'm so sorry. And
She just starts giggling.
Oh, not like that.
Yeah. It's been. Never mind. Let's just forget about it. And she waves it off dismissively. Got it, siblings. Right. Yeah. I'm sure if she obviously if she's in the captain's head, I'm sure he'll get mostly the full brunt of it. But I'm sure everything should be okay. The only problem is that, if I were to bring it back to the party, it's mostly salt water. I mean, and I really don't want to summon you in barrels again.
She just reaches out her hand, kind of gesturing for you to put your hand out.
She holds out her scaled hand.
She touches it gently, and you feel a pool of water like kind of swirling around in the palm of your hand, or it crystallizes and forms into a opaline, like almost blue opal. What's the word for it?
Like a
Signet?
gemstone?
It's a gemstone. I can't remember the color. It's like a light. It's not sapphire, but light blue. What's the
Turquoise? No.
Aquamarine?
aquamarine?
She looks at it and looks back up at her.
And you know she's shrunk a little bit, and as you kind of hold the gem up, you can feel the swishing of water within. A bit of water from a stream, cased in the heart of the gem. Won't be too far from you again.
I don't know what to say. Are you sure? I mean, obviously, are you sure since you gave me this?
The rules are different now, so I'm very sure. After all, you're my biggest follower and, well, my dearest friend.
She just holds the gem close to her before she just steps into the water and hugs her.
She gives you a watering brace as well, but it's solid enough, and you do not. I mean, you feel like again, it's a bit cool as though you were stepping into the stream itself.
Mm-hmm. She just pulls back, not caring that she got soaked. So
I will be with you, no matter the path you take. And if it's to protect the peace or strive for the goal you wish, I will support you, even if you must chase a storm to harness that power.
thank you, Ellie. I feel foolish now for being so aggressive. Like I said, a lot of things happened, and things have definitely changed, and I maybe I should tell you at another time. I probably should get back to the others. I don't know where they went off to, but I probably should find Bricklebeard and continue off with my training.
Go, my friend. I'll be with you. And there'll be a time when you can introduce me to them, and I would like to talk to the ones you call friends too. Even if it means talking to Umberly again.
Yeah. I'll be there if you get scared or need a comforting hand. Well, I'll see you soon.
May the waters guide you.
She nods and smiles before she steps out of the water and starts making her way back to where she left Bricklebeard in camp, and then jump forward to the new day.
So yep, fast forwarding to the new day. I guess we'll kind of jump ahead. Jumping back.
Could Dan and Andros have a conversation? Unless you want to get the dragon gem.
Well, we can
Oh,
do
no,
that.
you can do
I
your
said,
thing.
So Zane, you wanted to talk with Andros? Is this after killing Keeper, or is this what's happening?
I mean, if we assume that killing Keeper happens, he goes outside the sanctuary and then fish rack everybody here.
Yes.
Then okay. He's like picking up, I guess, from earlier saying, talking to Andros for like the sentence. Andros. Zidane is surprised to see the scene unfolding in front of him. He looks just a little bit shaken from the experience. I can close his door behind him, but looks at you and says, "Do you mind if we talked?"
Sure. Seabreeze, you and Fairtail can handle the shark, yeah?
I don't think she even responds. It's just cutting noises at this point.
Careful with the spleen and the liver.
Yes, I
both.
know. Okay.
Right.
And Fairtail probably corrects her as well.
Yeah.
Lecturing the assassin on organ removal.
She's never eaten shark before. Occasionally on the ships we've snagged one or two. So. Anyway. Here, step aside. Where do you want to talk?
He inclines his head a little bit further down the beach, I guess. So not too far away from everyone, but just enough for
Finds a tree or something.
earshot. Yeah, earshot, privacy.
Alright. What's going on? You seem a little... green around the gills, if it were. Scales.
Keeper's not gonna be a problem anymore, and... Well, I found out what happens if someone from this side tries to cross to the other. Inside the sanctuary.
Yeah, the vines sweep up and kill it, right?
Disintegrate.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's different. At least it must have been what they do with living things. We were just throwing tankards and shit out the window and it just chucked them back at us.
Yeah.
So he's dead then, yeah?
Yep.
Not good fucking riddance. That maniac was just a disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah, and I've been thinking about the discussion we had, and I'm sorry. Since we've managed to be brought together, I have not been a benefit to us. I have been a anchor, and even before, an anchor to the past, dragging everyone down instead of being something that everyone can rely on to be grounded. Sure, we survived this, but You're right. I am the person that keeps everyone alive, and the moment that in the moment that I went to go find someone to help, I forgot that I'm the most qualified person to keep all of you idiots alive. And when we last left in Sunbreak, I stayed behind that door we knocked down when we killed Faust and tried living in the past, and I didn't chase the horizon with you, and then I gave up on Absinthoss. And
Andros is just standing. He's got his arms kind of crossed as he's just listening to Zidane. There's a hint of a scowl on his face, but he hasn't said anything.
you said that the door was the one that I stepped out of when I was thinking that I wanted to make a home for you, for everyone to come back. But now I do realize I was lying to myself when home really was next to the ones that I do care about, and I am terrible, still terrible at showing those closest to me that I do care for them. I do have great affection for you, but we have a somewhat bittersweet and happy ending where none of us have died, though one has left. And now there's a war on for the entire world. And I'm making the same mistake like I have before. And I'm asking for forgiveness and asking the friend that never stopped prying off my lying scales to help me do better and atone for being so close to just drawing the thin red line over one of our friends. An idiot, but our idiot.
You see that scowl softens slightly. Rolls his tongue across his front teeth. What is it you want, Zidane? It's the question I asked. It's the question I still have. You're contrite, you're apologizing. Wonderful. But what do you really want? Where do you want to be?
Wanting to save the world is a little bit too generic. I guess I will say again, I want to be with my friends and protect them, but somehow I think that's not going to satisfy that question still.
It's grandiose. But you follow it up with a bot.
But maybe I just want to make it... give others the ability to be able to help others. I'd maybe make a legacy. I'm a warden, for crying out loud. There's something there. I was given the literal keys to an entire order. I want life to flourish and people to laugh and songs to be sung. I want the weak to be protected. I want evil to be dealt with, but also to leave that little room for redemption, for a new way. Grund, Restamore, even Madeline, although that seems to be biting us here and there.
Well, if nothing else, she's got a debt to pay. So hopefully she'll come true on that.
I found funny about that whole situation, though. My mentor handed off that wish to the rest of the heroes in A Hero's Tale. And then there I am, basically creating a sentient void demi-goddess or whatever she is now. History rhyming.
It's something. You said a lot of platitudes, if that's an invasive way to put it, but ultimately you just want life to be, to exist, to flourish. And sure, we were a part of that. Hopefully, as what you said, is a main part of that. But you need to go where you feel you are best serving you, your goals, and the people you care about. If that's here, you're always welcome. It's not. And we'll see you when we see you. Hopefully we're working toward the same thing.
He stares across the coastline and into the distance. And he's quiet for a minute. And I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. My sister said Lady Livia requests the warden to come back and rally the people. Perhaps even train some of them. And I believe that that is the best way I can help serve my friends, but... And if you care to see, there are tears flowing freely down his cheeks. Still don't understand why my answer doesn't satisfy what you ask. But what I want and what needs to happen
are two separate things. I understand, Zidane. Me being here, doing all this shit, working with a revolution to dethrone a goddess. It's not what I want. But like you said, it's what needs to be done. We've got a good crew here. If you think training soldiers, new wardens, will be better served than whatever trenches we'll be battling in, then do it.
Yes, well, changing one trench for another.
Could be.
I really need to get that acorn back.
Well, I really need to get my ship back, so...
I suppose can make you a promise.
Do you not trust me?
Oh. It's not that. I don't...
Just kind of smirks a little bit.
Damn it, Andros. I'm trying to be serious and heartfelt here, and you're still... Then again, what else do I expect from you?
It's what I do. I get it. You want to be in two places at once. I said a lot of harsh things the other day. And I'm not going to say I didn't mean them. Because I did.
And like I said before,
It doesn't mean you're not my friend.
I understand. And I'm sorry that well, ship metaphors, anchors, dead weight. It was just one more burden. Most of this accursed place.
You know, self-deprecation doesn't look good on you. So let's not.
Perhaps it's part of the lingering madness.
We all made mistakes. We all do make mistakes. I'm literally a walking one.
Zidane looks back over at the door of the sanctuary. It's going to be difficult to try and go to that other place without access to that.
We've certainly got a lot of paths before us. Yeah. That's one of many.
I don't know how long I'll be tied up in Galaran. Perhaps I'll even sail across the way with one of those doubles of yours, and then... Oh, there's an idea. If
I don't
the
honestly
real
recommend
Landaros
it.
is with me.
Whatever ships go with my doubles, Levia better make them convincing and expendable. It sounds like Dietrich is not taking any prisoners. Don't go on a suicide mission.
All I'm saying is maybe it lends credence if one of the curse breakers is in attendance with, well, you. But from what I've heard of the encounter, don't particularly want to risk a literal sea goddess and a teleporting kraken, leviathan.
Hopefully he won't have any access to that shit anymore. Well, how about this? You go save the world in Olmir, and we'll go fuck it up in Solmir, eh?
Well, there's an idea. I wonder if it's actually possible to give you a key to the sanctuary. I highly doubt I'll be able to do anything by my lonesome, and whatever help Levia offers.
I don't know, but what you told me earlier, you can just throw people in it and they get shredded.
I was talking more about going to the law goddess's place, but, you know, there actually is...
The realm of chaos, if I remember Malaya saying it. Or something of that sort.
Friends, and he extends his hand.
Takes it. Always.
Thank you, Andros.
Kind of pulls back. Well, we're not leaving yet. We still got 2 or 3 days of supply gathering, so...
I know, it just... As one says, a heavy weight on the chest needs to be let off. I don't think that's actually what the saying is, but...
Not at all, but...
Have you had shark before? Like, actual shark?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you'd know if Seabreeze is completely off base with those cuts.
Mostly. I can't say I was in the kitchen when the boys were chopping it up, but I have a general idea of what a good cut should look like.
And I imagine we start wandering our way back towards the assembly.
Cutting.
I'm back.
Just in time. We're gonna see how effective Seabreeze and Beartail are at not producing toxic shark.
Roll me a survival at advantage.
I guidance.
Oh, where's my character sheet? closed it. Name.
How did he
Survival. That not good. Okay. Advantage. Submit.
And a D4.
And a D4.
14?
I mean, it's presentable. You have some questions, because, you remember the time you spent with Hildy's folks. You taught you how to properly gut and clean a fish and all that, but it didn't really include sharks, so you're just kind of guessing on what looks similar enough, and you're hoping if you cook it, black it will, roast all the toxin. So you're left with some pretty charred, questionable,
probably very mangled. Not nice looking shark steaks.
Well,
it's like bits of shark.
It's cut nicely. Like that part you kind of know how to do.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Just it's very nice cut. You don't know if it's the right part you cut.
Andros, takes the knife off his out of his cane and kind of stabs it and lifts it up. Well, I can't say I've ever had gill meat before.
Oh, that looked like a good part. Whoops.
Cheers to the chef. Takes a bite, and I expect it's it's quite salty.
It is very salty. It is very crunchy. It is overly cooked.
Yeah, definitely kudos to the chef.
Does it have... Steak.
Somewhere a certain black line crying. This, but,
Does it have any ribs? Or the sharks aren't quite the same as an animal on the land, is it?
They've still got a skeleton, Blinky. Anyway, Seabreeze, thank you for the fish. I'm going to go let the others know that shark is served.
And if we get sick, that's all right. I can let you all suffer. Zidane smiles widely.
No, you won't. We won't get sick. It's not. Well, we tried.
As Fairtail just got a huge hunk. Fairbean. Fairtail and Bane both have huge chunk of like what they might be the fin or maybe the base of the tail just loaded up in their jaw.
No, don't eat the fin. I've heard that makes good soup.
What if Keybind tries to do a flyby and steal the shark?
I think Keybinds would probably be welcome to just sit there and eat whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give them.
Just bring him into this.
Soup, you say? I like this.
Yes.
As he's chewing still on the fin.
Andros has gotten like 15, 20 paces away, and as he glances back to see them working on something else, he just hucks the piece of meat out into the water.
Oh no.
And keeps walking.
If you hear a splash and you see Fairtail diving into it, no, the fish!
Fairtail, no, we have
How
plenty.
dare
Come on.
Is it disrespectful to the fish? Unless you're fishing with the fish, you don't throw the fish away.
The crabs
He just
will
like
eat it. Come
crouches
on.
down on it and you see his face like twist a little bit, the extra saltiness.
You good fish!
Give it to the crabs. Don't do it.
I will persevere. Oh, it's salty.
Brain trust. Brain trust.
Yes, brain trust.
Brain trust.
Andros has
Brain
wandered
trust.
over to whatever the brain trust is doing. Has one of them
Smoking
exploded
ruins.
yet? The big
Please do not
kaboom,
explode.
electric boogaloo.
Somehow, in the process of assembling this orb, we have blown something up.
It's Amos.
Something
I'd
has
say
exploded.
It's just Amos.
No, the orb is
Oh,
actually
no,
fairly
that's
easy
the-
to assemble, as though it's wanted to be assembled.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So you find it fairly easy as you bring the pieces together. They almost, like, as you put them in, they just meld into place. The seams disappearing and the orb forming to be whole. It's like, it pulses with a very foreboding feeling of power.
Oh.
And Grund, who some would probably be nearby with Themor
Yeah,
somewhere.
I was going to mention that if Grund was around,
She would just kind of snarl at the thing. Choose your is that thing. Cursed magics.
What did she say? Choose your words carefully.
Choose your targets carefully. Accursed
Choose-
magic.
Choose your targets carefully. Okay.
Is what
Here,
did he
Grundy,
jam? What
Grundy,
do?
Grundy.
But dragon style.
The death glare she stares at you is only rivaled by the death glares you get from your gods on a daily basis.
So, par the norm. Unfazed. No, he does not do that.
She leans over to Themor. I think I may have found one I hate more than you.
Ooh.
No, that was... I am not there yet. I'm still
No, I-
wandering over to the brain trust.
So Jam put together, yeah. Oh, what Jam do? They'll never
So-
really say.
So mechanically, it now, like, is it the as written orb of dragonkind, or
Yes, it should be. Let me double check. I have the right. It should be it should be the as written orb of dragon.
so I guess the question is, what are the random properties of this thing? 2 minor beneficial properties, 1 minor detrimental property, and 1 major detrimental property.
You have to
One is
roll
a
for 'em.
citation from the Geneva Convention,
Well,
and
I think the...
I will get back to you on those. I just also
Okay.
I forgot about the property thing. I completely forgot to actually write those. So I will get back to you on the properties of the orb.
Yep, no
Um,
worries.
Those
quite-
just roll from a table, so you just
Yeah.
go to the table, roll twice, roll once, and... or make up your own.
But it does have the attunation process you still have to go through, as well as the charisma.
I did the charisma
What's
check
called?
already. You had me do that when I found it, unless I need to do it again.
If you unattune to it, I think if you were to actually,
I'm already
It's actually-
attuned to it. We did
Yeah.
that already. So,
yes, okay. So that's what I think. If you were to unattune to it, you have to remake
Right.
it. That's what I was. Yeah.
yeah.
Double checking. Yeah, you already attuned to it, but and you passed the check. I'm sorry, if you were to unattune to it, you'd have to make the charisma check again.
Correct.
But yeah, I'll work on the properties later. 'Cause I forgot to
Yep.
update them because I was going to modify them.
Okay.
summons 10d6 Bleots and causes 10d6 psychic damage to one named Themor.
So the call dragons feature of this, as written, it specifies evil dragons. Is that how we're doing it, or is it all dragons?
No, it's just going to be dragons, right?
Okay.
Because I don't have my world set up like the traditional world where there's the metallic and standard color, the fixed color
Mhm.
dragon, chromatic dragons.
Yeah.
So dragons inherently are not exactly good nor evil in this world. They are aspects basically of the mortal spirit,
Right. Okay.
but it will try to pull all dragons within its range, basically.
Okay.
Or at least attempt.
So I guess my question is, now that this thing is actually fully constructed and no longer inert, since I'm attuned to it, what do I sense magically about this orb? What has changed about it? What would I notice?
I mean, you would notice that it does come like to life in your hands, like the mists inside swirl around. You feel this tremendous foreboding power kind of growing within it. An artifact from a bygone era, basically. Controlling powers that you didn't even really know existed until recently. And you feel like an immense amount of magic stemming from this. So it is a wondrous item. So
yeah. So I would be able to, I would know what this thing is capable of doing, right? I would know
say,
that it
just for
control
the sake
dragons.
of posterity, yes, you know that what it can do. Because
Okay.
I don't know how an unearthed character would figure that out otherwise without having a NPC be like, yes, this is what it does.
Sure. So I get, okay, so here, if this is something that we want to establish as being like a long-term goal or whatever, that's fine. But I'm wondering if like within the Call Dragons feature, like, it's kind of like an offshoot of that maybe, because I know that there are a couple of dragons, like we got some information from Pestles that he got from Senshut about like the locations of dragons or where the lairs of the known dragons are. But but the one, I don't have the name it directly in front of me, but there was one that was nomadic that didn't have a lair, so we didn't have a location for him. And so I was wondering if like I might be able to fiddle with this thing to be able to somehow use its ability to call dragons, to be able to somehow finagle it in a way to be able to use it to determine a location for where the dragons are.
Possibly. That might be something you can tinker with over time, and
yeah,
perhaps the mind of your artificer, or perhaps potentially melding it with your own spell core and using it as a subsequent type of power source for your multi-tool.
Multi-tool mod acquired.
Bolted on.
That's pretty much how that's how artificers work, right?
Yeah. Yeah, totally. This is definitely going to be something that she's going to be fiddling with for a while, especially during the like downtime remaining on the island while she knows she's still going to be here with the brain trust,
Father, get the duct tape.
No, the good one. The good duct tape.
Quack.
No, not that. Not the duct tape. That's the cursed crap.
It's weirdly smiling. Why does it have so many teeth? So.
But and as far as information from the dragons from Senshut, he would have let you know that Stoltz is likely in the Underdark somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Bearing his pride and all that. And then Mutt is somewhere last reported, or at least as legends go from when his time was, trying to construct a kingdom in the sky, as though to try to challenge the gods themselves.
I like him.
The only one that no one knows the exact location of is Urbanus, the dragon of adventure. As true to his name of sorts, never stayed in one place for long.
So for Mutt, kingdom in the sky, is there anything more specific than that, or?
He does not know, because there was no fixed location. That was the last rumor he had heard before the whole pact and everything, was that he was planning to try to build a floating kingdom in the sky.
Okay.
So, might be an adventure or something to. Perhaps if you do tune the orb to your desire as such, you might be able to. Who knows?
Right.
just wonder if work on all sides of dragon. Called Dragonborn, like stupid one, that not like Pestles.
Does Pestles feel any kind of like Groon felt something looking at this thing, right? Does Pestles feel anything, even if it's like a diluted version of it?
I mean, Pestles, you feel drawn to it, a bit reviled by it, perhaps, but not nearly as much strong. Groon has many personal and physical reactions to that particular orb.
Pestles precious.
Not quite that strong, but there is that
okay.
stirring in your blood.
Mhm.
Again, the dragon side of you that is mesmerized and yet a little bit peeved at it. Like, how dare it?
It's like Pippin with a Palantir.
Yeah, actually.
Does Hildy like show it around?
Oh, for
Or-
sure.
Yeah, so
I feel like all of the brain trust would be passing this thing around.
Oh yeah, Ren is obscenely jealous of it, but of course, take it. But he's just sitting there like he's just like a kid in a candy store with all these toys now.
Mhm. Yeah, and if it comes when it comes over to Pestles, he goes to take it, but then he shivers and almost like the half shaking of his head. No, but then he's perhaps not good for kobold.
Oh,
He'll
yeah,
take-
that makes sense. Yeah. And she'll reach over and take it. Like, yeah, maybe Pestles, no touch.
Maybe one more time for science.
No. Some things we don't need to replicate.
At least I not lick. Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's sad that that's where our standards are. That's the bar. That's the bar.
What is very important to sometimes ascertain property.
I mean, I'm not going to say that the lick test doesn't have its uses, but I'm also saying that Dad has stories.
Does old half-foot person, Palladini, also have lick test? Or maybe sniff test?
Is he here? I don't know if he would actually be
Is
here for
Brad
this.
muted?
Sorry, I just got back. What'd you say?
Is he even with us while this is happening?
With the brain
I
thrust?
I think you're on standby in case someone blows up, right?
Essentially. Please don't blow yourself up.
Pestles had asked, does Palladini half-foot use a lick test or maybe sniff test?
Booty? You want to lick my foot?
No. He's half-foot. Half, what is word? Type, species.
Halfling.
Oh, halving.
Halfling. I'm still
He's
not
not-
sure I understand your request.
He's not important at all. But you do science? You investigate? Yes?
No? I mean, I test things out when I grow my potatoes, but I'm not sure what the science thing is.
Yeah.
They share a glance, I imagine. Hildy and Pestles.
You test things out when you grow your potatoes.
Well, yeah, sometimes in different parts of the lawn, different parts of the property, to see if it grows better or not.
Oh,
I am
botany.
told this is
Okay.
called science. This is called
Yeah.
science.
Yeah, no, not my area of expertise, but sure, yeah.
See, Illy, this is what I told you if you didn't keep at your education at Jarag. You've ended up a potato farmer.
You know,
Has Brad
being a
joined?
potato farmer is a noble tradition.
God damn it, Key.
Is this where
I'm not
Freya
here.
starts to
I'm just chatting.
I'm not arguing that it's not a noble profession. I'm just saying that, well, our family has always been a bit more of the scientific mind, and from those of the engineers and scientists of Cherrag, and you might be suited if you ever were to come by to inquire about the this.
Is botany about... Pestos once had weird mushrooms grow for food, and... Oh, wait, no.
No, mushrooms is more in the area of mycology. That's slightly different. Fungus is not quite the same thing.
I mean, they both grow from the ground. I mean, they kind of are the same thing, are they not?
Not necessarily.
Fascinating.
I mean, that's like saying that you and pestles are the same just because you're bipedal and you breathe air.
So what makes a mushroom different from a potato?
Raina can't do this, but Hildy is going to launch it. Aided by Orin, I assume, launch into a long-winded explanation as to the difference between plants and fungi.
Shred, what's your character's intelligence?
9. That's what intelligence.
Not to mention the psychedelic properties of mushrooms.
Once you get into that, that's where Father Levia joins.
Of course.
Mushrooms?
Levia probably has samples at this point.
He's like, oh, well, if you really want to know all the different properties of the... I got some very fine choices of which one will give you which vision at which time. And if you take them, you can see... If you take this right correctly, you can even talk to gods directly.
I can see where this passes down, pointing towards Father Levia and Hildy.
What's that supposed to mean?
Levia human.
He's confusing the dads.
Are you my daughter, little Hilly? I don't remember having a daughter like you.
Little Hilly.
Sweet
Not
little
unless
Hildy.
Dad, I mean, I know that Mom apparently went through an adventurous phase, but no.
Well, Absinthe would love to have a sister like you.
No.
Thought to even make Pestil's skin crawl.
Well, I'll have to check. It's been a...
What do you mean you'd have to check?
Things change, and I've had a son and a daughter, and well, I don't know, maybe there was another daughter involved. It could have... Oh.
Sassy apple older seem like need drink. Here.
I mean...
He's gonna hand him one of his flavored lesser restoration potions.
He takes a whiff of it. It's missing something.
No, drink. It is a little bit kick, but then followed by favorite.
Not enough kick. Not hold on. And now that it's apparently canon, he's just gonna grab out some stash of some odd herbs and dried shrooms and dip them into the drink as well.
Yep.
That's better.
Yikes.
He's just like the chef.
Oh,
just like
science!
Seeing someone dump just salt and pepper on a perfectly spiced meal.
Absinthe needs to have spent more time with his dad.
It'll loosen up.
It was a very dysfunctional family, okay?
Is Freya joining the fish fest?
Freya comes back with a whole armful of different mushrooms.
I found them on dead bodies. No.
I've never seen this one before. It's got blue spots.
Wow,
They're
that's a what's his name? Taliesin character from
Yep.
Caduceus.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Caduceus grew mushrooms on dead people. Or no, it was
It made
tea.
tea out
It
of
was
it.
tea.
Yeah.
Tea. Yeah,
Both
yeah,
of
yeah.
them.
Dead people
He turned
tea.
people. He turned people into mushrooms and then made tea from it.
Yeah, I mean, at
We're
this
off to a good
point,
start tonight. Nobody's sleeping tonight. It's gonna be wild.
Nope.
I
Oh no,
mean,
this
yeah.
is par for the course for the brain trust. They're used to this.
After they've done their
Yikes.
thinking, then they mellow out.
Well, hey, hold on. It didn't start with this. We have also the canon of, Hildy doing magical cocaine and Pesto's licking most of the
mushrooms weren't
experiments.
strong enough for her.
Hey, I don't have a
The
magical
brain trust
cocaine
is
anymore.
literally just drug fuel. It was. But
The two
Yeah,
go
it
hand
was.
in hand. Like evil dark lords being named Soros.
Her dad
I'm
was
sorry.
like, her dad tried to get her into mushrooms, but she was more interested in licking paint chips. The gateway drug to Jerrag cocaine.
Paint chips.
It's the nostril pixie dust. Yeah.
So anyway, Freya, save us.
Yeah, Freya would definitely walk back to camp with Bricklebeard in tow after, let's say, after her talk with Eldith and her training. She's looking a little spent. But in her arms, I would assume that she gathered some. I'm assuming the island is going to have some fruit in some bushes and trees, right?
There's some, but like I said, a lot of the forest did kind of like wither a little bit as time caught up to it.
Mm-hmm.
There's still some, but it's not as easy to find as we would.
Okay. Well,
So, but you do
Fermented
find some.
fruit.
I mean, do you need me to roll something to find some
If
fruit?
you're looking around, it's not going to be that hard to find. I'm saying it's not like as bountiful like as one might think.
No,
But so
yeah. I'm just saying that she's bringing some fresh stuff off the island, and Bricklebeard just walking alongside her. They're kind of like in silence, and then she like looks up, seeing everybody, and then the whole commotion of a shark being skewered and some unfamiliar faces, and she just looks around a little confused, but she just approaches and towards the group, and I've found some fruit if anyone's interested.
Oh, there you are, Gills. Welcome back.
But what do you mean? You're the ones that left.
So did you.
For important matters, sure, but I
I mean,
thought
to each
we
their
were.
own. We discovered all sorts of important things.
Do tell, if you want.
Honestly, I'm gonna leave it up to Themor. He's still processing everything that happened. Once he gets out of his stupor, we'll let him tell us.
Right. That'd be an
like
interesting
this.
conversation since he's a man of few words, but
Don't worry, we'll make sure he uses a lot more of them. It's quite a tale.
right. Oh, well,
Somewhere on the west coast, Noko sneezes.
I just
Well-
imagine Thamor is just sitting doing like that sad, like reflective look over the water.
Which we totally know because he's shown us his face on multiple occasions.
Sad
I-
helmet look over the water.
right?
No, he's honestly, he's upset that Fairtail showed him up by catching a shark, so he's off somewhere trying to catch another shark. A bigger shark.
He catches Leviathan.
Right.
Guys, I caught a kraken.
I'm assuming we're all gathering to eat.
Eat
And
when you got
drink.
them, I guess. Yeah. Or do
And
whatever they're
eat
doing over there.
We are the mushroom. Yes.
I don't have any mushrooms, but you
Oh,
can
they've got
ask
lots of them.
Frecklebeard.
Oh no, Levy Daddy. No,
Well,
he's
it's my
not the right
personal
word.
stash. I didn't say you could have
Daddy.
any.
At this point, Andros is sidled up next to Freya and is gently just pushing her toward the brain trust as well. Go have fun.
Special say
Gills.
that Levia looks down. Wait, are you my
well,
son too?
Hey.
Well, I've been busy.
Well, I was hoping everyone could gather round. The conversation you and I had.
Right, tonight might not be the time for it.
Zidane goes over and picks over, or looks over. What kinds? Does anything look like? Anything particularly stand out, or?
For the fruit or the mushrooms you're talking about?
Mushrooms don't do anything for Yanti. Anyways,
Says
what
who?
are the fruit?
They're a psychedelic, not a poison.
Oh, that's true.
Levia's not offering it. You're just
Sleight of
thinking
hand.
it's wheeling. It's got a limited supply out here.
I'm assuming this island has some coconuts. I don't know what's on this island.
Coconuts, mangoes.
Yeah.
Sure.
This is all DM. It's like, DM, give me some special berries, I guess.
Potatoes.
Potato berries.
It's just an island there with nothing
Amos
but
just
potatoes.
reaches down into the sand and pulls out taters.
They're
Darnest
they're
thing, they
really
just grow
bad.
everywhere here. Some are in the trees,
They're really
some are in
bad
the...
purple ones too. Ugh.
Oh, the green ones with sprouts on them. My favorite.
But yes, Andros gently pushes Freya toward the brain trust with a smirk. Go have some fun, make some friends. We can
Who's
talk
the
in the
old
morning.
grandpa?
I don't know. Go find out.
You see Levia just lean over to Orin. I think he's talking about you. And Orin just looks up and just gives him a confused and like miffed glance.
Well, she knows who Orin is.
Oh, wait, that's right. Zidane hasn't met this guy either.
Shred, you still awake? Can
see,
you
your
share your
aura is as
backstory?
big as mine.
Wow. Wow.
That's a stretch there. I don't know.
Yeah, Zidane goes up to. If Freya offers a fruit, I mean,
Yeah.
a mango, let's say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, Reyna. Then he looks over at the pennant of feathers. Is that what that is? On his back? On Amos'
Yes. Well, it's kind of like I have to look up what that Shogun kind of flag is.
back? Zidane looks over, he furrows his brow, he goes out to touch it, it moves, and then he realizes and looks down. Oh. Who are you?
Is
A bird
this how you
brain.
introduce yourself to all you the people? I'm Amos Elder Spirit, Paladin of Lathander, and you are.
Zidane of House Yazkash.
Ah, I see you're well armored.
It
Cuckoo,
was a
he
gift.
would also be one of the ones you know about from the stories. Cuckoo.
Of
He's got an intelligence of 9. He's a little slow on picking it up.
The guy that wrote the story
mean-
would have learned everyone from.
He's not hiding the twin keys with the warden the warden flower weaving between the living metal. I think that would be a signifier that's recognizable, unless that 9
Yeah.
really is slow.
Okay, not that slow. You'll see the key symbol. Wait, Didn't you write that story? Heroes Who Saved the World?
I got it published, yes.
So did you write it or not? If you published it.
Yes
Pain.
and
Yes, you wrote it. Oh my god. Your intelligence is not 3. Jesus.
The bookie righty person. Oh.
So, where did you come from?
Well, I imagine from the fleet.
There was a fleet.
Freya, look, well, it's only 6 ships, or is it 3? Where'd the other 3 go? Was it 3 or 6?
She just shrugs. Okay, so you came from somewhere on this island, then?
Came from another ship that was passing by, trying to look for my old mentor, who I last thought was on this island somehow.
I think we might regret to inform you. And he looks over to Freya, trying to pass the ball, or hot potato, one might say.
What's your mentor's name?
Rondul. I mean, he might be here. He might have bounced back onto Sormir. I still need to assemble the evidence and piece it together.
I don't think we encountered one of those.
I mean, it's a big island.
Not really. It only looks like that.
It looks
I'm
big on a
sorry,
map.
but I haven't encountered anyone of that name. Regardless, Amos, was it? Are you going to be traveling with us, or?
I think for the time being, it's best I do travel with you. It's probably better than going off by myself.
Very well.
You said you were a follower of Lathander?
Yes. Great and wonderful God.
Have you met my friend Seabreeze?
Yes, we have
Looks
had
over at the shark.
We've had a nice chat about it.
All right. Well, I'm Freya. I tend to.
Nice to meet you, Freya.
Nice to meet you too. I'm the healer of the group.
Oh, thank Lathander.
What do you mean?
Well, I was usually the one stuck on medical duty for a while, so it's good to see someone else who's also skilled in that profession.
Oh.
I could finally off-tank and not the fucking healer in the group. No, I'm sorry. Intrusive thought.
Well, it's good to have you aboard. Would you like a fruit? I'm trying to make my rounds.
Oh, I would love a fruit. We don't have these back home.
You don't have fruit?
Fruit's expensive.
Nondescript fruit.
I have a mango, thank you very much.
Have a fruit. Singular.
Amos.
She just
constantly
dumps the
plays with
coconut
fruit.
into his arms. Here you go.
Gives him one of the hardest fruits. Here you go, dude.
Plays with
Figure it out.
chew on these.
Are you sure this is edible?
You have to break it.
Looks at
Here.
her, looks back at Freya.
Oh,
I think there's an inside though that's hollow, right? He takes out his dagger, the chipped one that is the signal for Seabreeze, and he starts peeling his mango. It slices off of it.
Okay. What kind of weapon do you have, Shred?
He has no visible weapons.
Oh.
Oh god,
I
he's
just-
a pacifist.
I'm just trying to think here how to open a coconut.
Go on.
Well,
He could.
I might have a solution how to open it. Hildy, if you'll
Yeah.
just so kind to join me.
Looking over.
I don't know what specifically you're thinking, but I think that I'm gonna like it.
Well, I think it is
Everyone starts going around Freya and her
I'm
If
out
you're
of
so kind,
fireball
yeah.
range. I'm happy.
Okay, sure.
Freya's now the target of the brain trust. We're
Come on,
broadening our horizons
I-
to humans. Or humanoid testing.
So she's carrying the coconut, I guess. So
Yeah. And he motions for you
hands-
to yeah. He digs a
Mhm.
small hole in the ground. You see him pour some powder in a satchel beneath it, put the coconut on top, bury it, and start piling some driftwood. All right. Now, if my calculations are correct, this will do two things. One, it'll prove that my idea works, and two, perfectly break and fry the coconut.
I'm just gonna do this ahead of time.
Well, that's not a good one. It's not great.
No, it's not.
are you sure this is safe?
No, let's go. I feel like I should roll something.
Idea.
It's perfect.
Safe is merely an obstruction to learning. Now, we might want to run though. And you see him start skedaddling.
Wait. She just drops the rest of the fruit and starts running.
Pestles moves toward the explosion.
Oh dear.
What am I rolling? I feel like I should roll something.
I would say go ahead and make everyone in that vicinity go ahead and make dexterity saving throws.
I'm not in the
All right.
vicinity, happily.
This is gonna bode well.
Hey Shred, what's your charisma?
Oh no.
Oh, cool.
Surprisingly
I rolled a 5
high.
for a total of 8.
Everyone's gonna take damage from this.
Hey!
Oh.
Best.
One second. Pestles, I need to add the 5.
That's true. Everyone around Zidane does get a +5 bonus.
Oh, then it's
Oh, okay, so
11.
it's
True.
So it's 13.
Oh, I need to add +5 for mine as well.
Oh, womp womp.
Brand! Oh!
Yo.
Oh, Zidane rolled the 20.
Zidane rolled the 21. Sorry, that was
Oh.
loud.
26.
What? No, hold on. One of my characters, the one I want to play, rolled the nat 1. The other one, nat 20. What is this?
That's about
Is
right.
this a game trying to say
It's called Roll
something?
20.
The,
You're
di-
one
the
who
dice have a
avoided the
story they want to
explosion,
tell.
So.
I mean, and you also move Pestles right towards it, so
It's-
thematically it works.
Pestles not believe this will work.
Yep, with a muffled explosion, the ground erupts and shards of coconut, glassified sand, and a little bit of fire streak out from the ground beneath.
I'm
Pestles-
definitely face planting into the water.
It is not such a massive explosion on the power of a fireball, but I will say Pestles with the nat 1, you are staring directly at it and are blown up, a couple feet in the air and land on your ass and take 4 points of fire damage.
He's got a
as for the
single
rest-
piece of shrapnel just sticking out of one of his eyes. Just
Can I
He's just got
blow
half of a
back
coconut
and
on his head.
land on... Can I land on Father Leviat? Or is
Let me
that
get
too
backed
far?
up. But
Oh
I was saying,
no.
they all started running.
Oh no,
But-
Golden Bean got poofed.
Gold. Nah, it's 1 point of fire damage for those that actually failed it. So it'd be gold mean takes 1 point. Freya, I mean, you started running, but I would say
Took
like
away
a
a
point
single point
Do
of
you
my
have more
temporary
than
hit
one
points.
hit point?
I was gonna say.
Okay.
It's
I mean, we all had temporary hit points there for
He
for
wasn't
a while.
building
That
a
was
nuclear.
that was
Oh,
20%
that's right.
of his hit points, though.
I had temporary hit points from the expedition for Pestilence.
Yeah.
So Pestilence gets knocked on his ass over towards Hildy. He has a coconut helmet as he's skidding. He's looking up, and he's just he's a little bit woozy. Oh, Hildy, the turret protection thingy works on taste weird taste. Why are 3 Hildys?
Oh, and hey, look, it gave you a cool hat.
Oh.
Calibrate the explosion to be a little more.
Oh, no more
sensitive.
explosions, please. No.
He takes
no.
the helmet off and then just eats the coconut rind and flesh and all.
It is nicely charred
How's the-
though, so
Wait, how's the coconut not mush at this point?
it wasn't that hard of an explosion.
It was enough to launch shrapnel in someone's face.
It's the dice.
See, you be quiet, 9-inch.
You
It's
don't know that.
Totally plausible.
No. It's
also,
not.
Seabreeze from the fish rack says, "Stop blowing up dessert."
Well, I think
You don't-
dessert's now gone, so.
Shred.
It's
I am no
perfectly edible.
longer
Look, it's-
hungry.
You don't int
Oh.
that.
Cuckoo! I've heard mending works on coconuts too.
I am not spending my time fixing a coconut.
Amos is no
Levia
longer
will, though.
hungry for fruit.
Levia walks over to shards of the coconut, picks them up, casts mending, and starts crunching on it. Oh, I think it came out
Oh,
perfectly
good.
fine. What should we call
Pestilence
it?
is munching on his
A,
helmet.
A cocoa bomb. No, a explosive cocoa.
Nutty
I'll
bomb.
workshop it.
Bomb.
A
Wait,
combusto nut.
no.
Choice of words.
I need a drink. And then, who has the ale?
You guys blew up the drinks.
No.
Why is all the rum gone?
You're all being so dramatic. It's just a little explosion.
Honestly,
was
with
just
the
gonna
amount of
touch his
explosions that you
mind
see
with
around
it.
me,
Zidane is going to clap his hand on Amos's shoulder and then look down at
It's
him and
gonna
say,
reach all the way down there.
"Yeah." He's gonna,
Okay.
or you gonna. He
Crazy?
said, oh, "My goodness." He's gonna say to him, "You're going to have lots and lots of fun.
Also, Amos
Keeping them
didn't.
alive."
Amos didn't add in his aura of protection.
I did not, but I fixed it now.
What was it?
It was another +5.
Oh
Do they stack?
no,
No, not stack.
just-
I
I'm
forgot to
just-
include in the original.
I'm having an aura measuring contest. Don't mind me.
Mm.
wow.
And that's all for tonight's session, folks.
Yeah.
We've crossed the line. It's time to go to bed.